Hi, I'm Paul from antivirusforyou.com, and I'm here today to do a review and an overall feature overview of Bitdefender Total Security 2018 Beta. So let's get on with it. This is our main interface. It's split into three main categories of protection, which is, protection, privacy, and tools. But let's concern ourselves just with protection for now. So, we have separate modules that we can actually set up, turn on, turn off, depending on our needs. Let's just look at them for now. The antivirus group has features that everybody knows, which is quick scan and system scan, depending on what you need. Quick scan obviously does a quick scan of your system and looks for threats that may already exist on the system. System scan does a more thorough scan and can actually look in specific folders and look at specific files if you are unsure about the automatic protection system that Bitdefender already provides. Managed scans is more of a planning window that actually lets you to, kind of combine the two features and set up custom tasks if you want. Rescue environment is probably one of the most interesting features that Bitdefender provides, and that is essentially an alternative to Microsoft's own rescue environment. So if, for some reason, you think your system is, broken beyond any usual means of repair, you can use the rescue environment to, do your own manual job, or, again, use Bitdefender's services to fix your system. Pretty straightforward anti-spam features which allow creating whitelists of your friends and blacklists of, spammers. Web protection, which actually speaks with included plugins for every, common browser such as Google Chrome, Opera, or Firefox, and allows for whitelisting specific URLs to work with. A system-wide firewall, which is pretty simplified for, use by non-professionals in the area. Here's, for example, every application I have launched on this virtual machine, and because none of them were actually malicious, every one of them has all the permissions intact. Also, we can see some vulnerability scanning features which allow for scanning your system for already existing vulnerabilities in case you installed the software on an already existing system. And one interesting feature called Wi-Fi Security Advisor, which is an area often overlooked in antivirus solutions like this. Basically a scanning feature which looks at nearby Wi-Fi networks and checks if they're safe to be connected to. One of the new additions in Total Security 2018 is the Advanced Threat Defense, a service which checks for suspicious activities and blocks them in real time. Ransomware protection services with pretty straightforward blocking by application, as you can see here. So let's move on to the next group, which is the privacy group. One of the coolest features Bitdefender Total Security provides is the SafePay feature. It's essentially a separate browser that you're supposed to use exclusively for making your bank payments and bank checks. It's pretty amazing, honestly. As you can see, we can visit PayPal over here. So as you can see, it's a full-fledged browser just for these features. So, moving on, Parental Advisor is a pretty straightforward yet extremely convenient feature if you have kids. Parental Advisor can track your child's activities online, see what websites they visited, see how many time they actually spent online, and can approximate your child's interest based on the websites they visit. Also, in the privacy section of Total Security, we can see file encryption services for extremely sensitive data that you do not want to be accessed. Another feature for extremely sensitive data is the file shredder, which essentially scans your hard drive for remnants of old files that you deleted and makes sure that nobody can access them in the future. Another new addition of Bitdefender Total Security 2018 are the webcam protection services. Unfortunately, I do not own a webcam, but we can use a webcam emulator such as Manicam to show how the feature works. Here is a test webcam image that was set up Google Chrome tells us that this tab currently accesses the web camera, and as we can see, Bitdefender actually shows up Chrome as one of the applications that asked for webcam's access. And here we can deny Chrome the access to our webcam. After reloading the web page, we can actually see that the webcam features no longer work. Another important feature that Bitdefender provides is the wallet. Essentially, it's an archive of your passwords and other sensitive information like credit card info. You can create a wallet, put specific password and credit card information into it, and expect Bitdefender to autofill that information for you in your browser exactly when needed. As you can see, here's the Bitdefender wallet right here. Currently not configured on the system, but still a very great feature nonetheless. Moving on to the last group, which is called Tools, and we can see other features that improve your PC using experience. Startup Optimizer does exactly what you would expect. It looks at your Windows startup applications and checks if there's any junk applications in there, and leaves only the essential ones. Disk Cleanup checks your storage devices and sees if there are any duplicate files and cleans them up to free up space. And One-Click Optimizer combines these two features for ease of use. Anti-theft is another feature that Bitdefender provides. Essentially, you have a list of devices you have Bitdefender installed on, and if anti-theft is enabled, if your laptop gets stolen, you can remotely lock it and even wipe all the information from it. And as you probably know, one of the best features of Bitdefender is the so-called autopilot. The autopilot is designed to keep your PC secure while never really bothering you. As you can see, we have this little jokey message saying, "Okay, we got this," just so you know that your PC is definitely secure. Digging into settings, we can see some more features that can be interesting to some users. The so-called paranoid mode, currently disabled, is basically the opposite of autopilot. With paranoid mode enabled, every application accessing the network on your PC will grant a notification. This feature is specifically for those times when you think something is wrong and the antivirus for some reason has not noticed this. Password protection is really useful for family households in which multiple users using the PC do not really know how to operate an antivirus. Not really necessary in my case. Moving on to the advanced features, we can see that Bitdefender supports proxy servers, which are getting more relevant day by day for people around the globe. We see update settings, again, keeping with the same ideology of keeping the user secure but not bothering him. We can see that the silent update is the default option. And lastly, one other feature that Bitdefender provides is the profiles function. In this section, you can configure and enable specific profiles for specific usages of your PC. As we can see here, there are three default profiles: the work profile, the movie profile, and the game profile. Some profiles boost performance, while others put security at the forefront. And with that, our review is coming to an end. As you can see, Bitdefender Total Security is an extremely robust piece of software designed to suit everybody's needs. And with the new additions to the latest beta, I can safely recommend it. This has been Paul from antivirusforyou.com. Goodbye.